Hi kindergartners, we're going to be making shape robots today, and we're going to be using some white paint, a black paper, and some pieces of cardboard to create our stamp printed robot. We're also going to be using two shapes. We're going to be using the rectangle shape and the square shape. So of course, before we get started, you should have already put your name and room number on the back of your paper. And now we're ready to begin. I'm going to be coming by and putting some white paint out at your table for you. And I'm also going to be giving you a piece of cardboard. And this cardboard piece is going to be a bit wider. We're going to be using this top part of the cardboard, the shorter side, not the long side, the short side. And then later on in making your robot, you're going to get a second piece of cardboard, and this one is going to be smaller, okay, a little bit narrower here at the top. But we're going to start here with this bigger one and our white paint. My white paint is going to be off to the side so you can see what I'm doing in the center of my paper. I want to take the end of my cardboard and I'm just going to stamp it straight up and down into the ink, or into the paint, and that's where I have the paint, just on the end of my cardboard. And in the center here, I'm going to stamp, 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 and that was 3 stamps across. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 stamps up, 1, 2, 3 stamps up, and then 1, 2, 3 stamps across, and that's going to make my square. After I've made my square, this is going to be the robot's body. I'm going to stamp again into the paint, and now I'm going to do this, the robot's head. 1, 2 stamps, and I'm going to be using a square again this time, but this square needs to be a bit smaller than my first one. Notice how I've left a little space there. That's where his neck will go later on. Now I'm going to work on his legs, and I'm going to do 2 triangles, or rectangles, I'm sorry, and I'm going to stamp 3 lines down. 1, 2, 3, and a little bit across, a little bit across. There's 1 leg, and the same over here. 1, 2, 3, down, and again, and then here and here. Okay, so this is the first start of my robot. I'm going to do one more thing, and that it will be his arms, but I'm going to use a completely different shape for his arms. I'm going to be, well, actually, maybe you can tell me what the shape is. I'm going to create it here. 1, 2, and then I'm going to go 1, 2. What shape does that look like? If you said triangle, you're right. I know a triangle shape. Okay. And that's going to be it using my large piece of cardboard. I'm going to set this down and I'll come back and show you the next step.